All good, all good. 1 minute is all I take to get ready, so yeah, that's fine.
Nice, nice.
How are you
Before we
guys
start,
doing? It's nice to connect to you all, man. Like, it's nice to see Indian people, they see people out there in other countries, and still
yeah,
connected to their roots and their music and their artists. So it's yeah.
I'm happy we have artists like you because that's why we can still have like new music and still feel like, okay, we're back to our roots. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. But before we start like the whole interview, I would love to ask you how you're doing because we ask that question a lot during like our greetings and stuff, but don't really listen. So tell us, like, how have you been lately?
It's been fine. Like, has been. Uh, Everybody is learning to live in a new way. सब नए तरीके से जीना सीख रहे हैं अब. Everybody is getting used to this new normal that you have to live
Yeah,
with masks and everything. So yeah, so
yeah.
just
But
adapting to
like,
all of that. That's what's going
mm-hmm.
on.
And like on your creative side, like how has that changed? Like, has it been something positive?
See, for artists, it's always been a lockdown. We are always trapped inside our house or studios and constantly
Yeah.
writing about everything. So it's a constant lockdown for artists anyhow. So for us, it was like something happened to the entire world and turned them into artists. So I think
Yeah.
everybody had more time to be at home and write new stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And so, like I said in my introduction, I don't really think you need an introduction, like to like tell people who you are. But like, I really want to know who you are as a person because who is the person that created Raftar? Like, who is Dylan Nair itself?
Well, it's the same. Like Dylan Nair Raftar is the one and the same thing. Like it is just the name that I took up because Raftar sounded cooler on stage. So there is no difference between Dylan and Raftar. It's just that I dreamt and that's the product. So it's just that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's not that it's like your alter ego or something.
No, there is no alter ego. Raftar and Dylan are the same people. It's the same people. Like
Nice.
I just changed my name to be able to for that to look cool on stage. That's about it. There's nothing
Okay.
else.
Okay.
Like Raftar is a name that I could rhyme with a lot of things, and it's
Yeah.
easier to remember for everybody. Like Dylan Nair is a bit different as an artist. Like it doesn't come up with that oomph.
Yeah. Okay, okay, nice. And I don't think there's such thing as an overnight success. You've had a really interesting journey, and I can imagine that it wasn't always that easy, like how it's now for you. So I would love to know, like, where did you get your motivation and inspiration from, like when you just started and still now?
We especially in hip hop, we all start hip hop with one single idea in our mind that we want to change our present times. Like we want to change the conditions we are in right now. We want to change the way we live. We want to change the way our family lives, and you know what I mean. Like change the complete. As per Indian society, status बदलने के लिए, class बदलने के लिए, to come into a bigger tax bracket because you live. The way you live changes completely. So yeah, it started off with that. I used to look at all those, rappers and just see how they had all the blings and big cars and chains, and that is what we thought is what we needed. When we started off, because you don't know there are other responsibilities on you. You need to take care of a lot of people in your family. You feed them. It changes with time. So
Yeah.
started off with wishes that I want to have a lot of cars and big mansions and everything. That was the idea. But once I got into it, it completely changed. The way hip hop works in India is completely different, and we guys have just started getting our royalties and everything. So the scene is becoming even more beautiful. So even better
Yeah.
for the newer artists, because back in the days, it was very difficult to put our music out and for people to reach it. Now it's easier for us to put music out and people to reach it. It's difficult to maintain that same kind of eyes on your product
Yeah.
always, because there's new people coming out every day, which is good. So in a way, I would never say our journey was difficult compared to what people are facing now. It's always same. Time, somehow society and time manage to balance it out. Always. It is always going to be tough and it is always going to be easy. It all just boils down to your talent and what you want to
Yeah.
achieve with it.
And if you really want it also, because with the right intentions, I think.
True,
Because some
true.
people just want to be famous, and like being an artist is not about being famous, if I can say
No,
that.
I'll be really honest, man. I wanted to become famous because I wanted to make money and change everything around me. And
Mm-hmm.
once that happened, it became like a professional kind of a setup. So I don't care about the name and the fame, and I don't care if people recognize me on the streets. But I would want the same kind of income that I'm making right now. for me to have that every day, because that makes a lot of things happen around me. That lets a lot of other people live their dreams apart from me as well.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Love that. And also, like, you sound like a really wise man. So what advice would you have given your younger self?
Nothing, man. Just do all the mistakes you have always made, because it is what has defined me as a person and made me reach where I am. So I would change nothing, because if I
Nice.
could choose, then everybody could choose, right? Then it's only fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So like
You
no
can't go back and
regret.
change the past. That's what you learn. It's like your books. You
Yeah.
can't go back and start studying again, right? You have
No.
your
And you can change
way
history
through your
also.
school and college just once, because those are
Yeah.
the books you choose, those are the mistakes and friends you make, and it's never changing, and it
Part of
shouldn't change
life.
as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's also like I think has a lot to do with your music. I think if you could just change everything, like your music wouldn't be as real as it is like now, right? If you could change like every mistake.
Definitely, because you wouldn't be everybody writes the same stories. It's not like somebody's coming up with a new story. The same story of how somebody wants to come out of where they are. They want to become big. They want to escape all the issues they have, all the problems they are facing. It's the same story. It's just every rapper presents it in a different way.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of hip hop. The stories don't change, the problems don't change. We live in the same society. We have the same kind of dreams, but it's just the way you express it changes. So, yep,
Nice.
definitely
Nice.
helps.
And what does your creative process look like? Because what you said, like in your head, you always were like having like a semi-lockdown kind of feeling. So how does your creative process look like?
See, we keep listening to music, or when I make music, like I'm making a beat, a random beat, and sometimes you start vibing on it and you come up with something. Sometimes what happens is you come up with a random hook in your head and you're humming the hook up and you make the beat around it. So there is no definitive way of making music. You can choose
Mm-hmm.
any way. You can write first and make music later, or you can make music first and write later, or you can get somebody else to make music and you can write. And uh, most of the times there are people who hire people to write for them. It's not something that is an issue, because that is how musicians work outside. It is just
Yeah.
becoming a normal in India now, for people to
Yeah. And
accept that
also giving the
people sit
recognition as
together
well.
and write music. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think also giving the recognition, because I'm not sure, but like here, like if somebody else writes the song, they always show like the person that wrote it. But
But that
I
is a
don't know
big
if people
no-no
are
in
doing
hip hop. Like
secretly.
you can do that for your music, but if
Mm.
you're a rapper, that is a big no-no. Nobody can write your
Yeah,
stuff, because it's your story to explain. It's the same story, but the way you want to express is your way. That is what makes you different from the other rapper. But
yeah,
if you're writing a song, like it's a musical piece, something that is going to be a commercial
more
hit or
commercial.
something, you get together and it is a business. You create a product that goes out and sells, and like any business, there are middlemen, there are the beginners, the front, the dealers, everything is there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like the whole collaboration like
yeah,
exists.
because
And
everybody is important at a particular stage. Maybe you want somebody to do good guitars for you.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That is because there is no way one person alone is creating music, because somebody else has definitely played a guitar on it. Somebody else made that loop that
Mm-hmm.
turned into your song. Somebody made
Yeah,
that sample that turned. So it's always been a joint effort.
yeah, it's always a
Yeah, it's
collaboration.
just yeah.
Nice, nice. And I also believe like Raftar is more than an artist, like it's a brand in itself. Is it also like it's also something that constantly change, I think, with age, but also like how you grow as an artist? Are you aware of this process, and is there like a blueprint you're following, like to see like, okay, Raftar, this is my personal brand, and it changes with like a bit.
No, I just do everything I love, like everything I wished for, everything that I thought I might be able to achieve one day. I'm just a kid fulfilling my dreams, man. It's as basic as that. Like I love dancing. I wanted to be a part of something which involves dancing. I love writing. I